Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Data Dispatch, the channel that looks into AI, emerging technologies, and the financial markets. We have a great video today as I'm going to introduce you to a new ETF that just hit the market, and it's all about generative AI and technology. This fund is called Chat, and it's brought to you by Roundhill Investments, the same company that's created some other popular ETFs such as Bets and Nerd ETFs. So the question is, what is generative AI if you're new to this whole field? And what is the Chat ETF all about? Of course, I'm not a financial advisor. This is more just relating the news and the possible opportunities if this is an industry that you are really interested in and want to possibly gain some exposure. Now, generative AI is a branch of artificial intelligence that focuses on creating new content or data from scratch, such as images, text, music, videos, and more. We've heard of popular programs such as ChatGPT, big companies like OpenAI, Midjourney for AI art. There's many different things that are out there looking into the world, just naming a few. Now, generative AI as a whole has many applications and benefits across various industries and domain. For instance, generative AI can really help with different things like content creation, data augmentation, data synthesis, and data analysis. We see many different companies that are starting to incorporate, especially the top companies like Microsoft, Google, all taking approaches into how they want to utilize AI into their business. So that really leads to the question, what is Chat ETF and what are the possible benefits and opportunities that it could provide for anybody doing more further research within them? Now, Chat ETF is the first ETF that actually focuses on generative AI as a whole and its technology. It is actively managed fund that aims to provide exposure to companies involved in the investment theme of artificial intelligence and generative AI with related technologies. Now, like I said, this fund was just released by Roundhill Investments on May 18th, and it's on the New York Stock Exchange. Now, according to Roundhill Investments themselves, generative AI will be one of the most powerful and impactful technology innovations of the coming decades, driving productivity growth across the global economy. They themselves estimate that generative AI enterprises software has a total addressable market of over 120 billion, and that the global economic growth driven by AI will reach 7 trillion by 2030. Now, the fund itself, Chat ETF, invests in 30 different companies that are either directly involved in generative AI research and development or indirectly benefit from generative AI applications and adoption. Now, some of the top holdings of the fund do include NVIDIA Corporation. We know then they are a leading provider of graphics processing units, GPUs, and artificial intelligence platforms looking into creating their own AI chips. You have the Microsoft Corporation, Google, Alphabet, the parent company of Google, which is one of the pioneers and leaders of generative AI and recently came out with Bard. And then you have some other companies such as AMD, which we know a rival of NVIDIA that also focuses on producing GPUs and CPUs, looking for high performance computing with artificial intelligence. Now, there could be several possible reasons that you would maybe want to consider investing in Chat ETF if you are interested in generative AI and technology. And that number one reason is exposure. If you're looking into more exposure, Chat ETF does have that possibility of giving you more access to a diversified portfolio of stocks within the generative AI space. You don't have to sit there and do tons of research and pick individual stocks or worry about missing out on possible opportunities or companies that you didn't know about in the first place. Also, Chat ETF offers you that potential to benefit from the long-term growth prospects of generative AI, which Roundhill Investments is predicting, and its technology. This whole industry as a whole is still really in its early stages of development and adoptions, which means that there could be a lot of room for innovation and improvement. And also in terms of performance, the Chat ETF aims to outperform its benchmark index, which is a possibility, especially if generative AI really does start to gain a lot of steam and development behind it. And the expense ratio, these ETFs do usually comes with an expense ratio because you're paying the actual business or the fund manager to manage the stocks within the fund. It does have a reasonable expense ratio of 0.75%, which is lower than some of the other thematic ETFs in the market. So kind of long and behold, generative AI AI, it is an exciting and promising field of artificial intelligence, which is why we have this channel in the first place, really exploring its development that has many applications and benefits across various industries and domains. Chat ETF is the first ETF that really does focus on that generative AI, and this could be the first of many to come. It is an actively managed fund. That means someone is always looking into it, that gives exposure to companies involved in the investment theme of artificial intelligence. So that's really all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. And don't forget to leave a comment below with your thoughts on generative AI and the Chat ETF. Do you think this is a cool ETF for people that are looking to get more interested in their portfolio exposure to artificial intelligence, or do you think they'd have a better time just picking stocks themselves? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.